Today I'm headed out to a local auction. This company has an auction once a year, and usually it's on New Year's Eve day. But since COVID has been around, it's been online only for the last few years. So I'm headed out here to take a look at some stuff, and I'm actually searching for some things that are here, things I've been wanting to buy. Not so much looking at things to buy to resell, but more of things I need. So we'll get out here, and for those of you that watch my videos pretty regular, you might recognize one thing that's out here. Alright, so this is the first truck of interest. It's a 1994 T800, I believe. It's got a cat in it, 800,000 miles on it, owned by an excavation company, 22 feet of frame. It's sitting a while, got some nice crap in it. Like lost a pin out of one of the self-adjusting slack adjusters. That off. Diff locks in. Man, she fires right up for sure. Oil pressure coming up. Looks like it's charging. Speed, 9-speed, 9-speed. Diff locks, and they've got that in and out. Looks like it's had a frame stretch or frame work. Something's been done to it. Gotta be a little apprehensive of that. Alright, let's let it run, build some air pressure, look under the hood. Transmission's been worked on at some point. Also, all new bracket for the carrier bearing. It's I believe a 4:10 ratio. This is kind of the truck I've been looking for. Something like this. Hard to tell right here, but the front tire's got the whoopsie-doo going on. I need the shock. Breaker did. Alright, let's go see what the blow-by looks like. I don't know which motor this is. Not much relief. Tire's the same, it's got big dips in it. PTO, left the PTO on it. Even with what may or may not be a problem on this thing will bring probably a lot more money than I want to spend. Shift tower is like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. Clutch is up at the higher end of it. No Jake. Does have a diff lock. It's got a little noise. Let's see what the blow-by looks like. We're not even above at operating temperature, but we'll let it run a while. Smells a little bit like diesel. Alright, it's been running for about 20 minutes now. Yeah, she's a little worse. That heater won't shut off. They got it wired direct apparently. Clutch makes some noise too. You push the clutch in, it's awful. I didn't see where the PTO kicked in at. There it is. Air PTO. Anyways, temperature's still low. Oil pressure about 30, a little over 30. Well, air pressure good. I believe this will bring far more than I think it's worth because it's got a yellow motor, even though it's a 3176. See how long it takes for that motor to come to a stop. Fires up good, that's for sure. No engine brake, no nothing. Just kind of a plain Jane stripper model. Alright, let's move on to the next one. This 2012 30 by 110, or 102 I mean. Like she's been used commercially, I bet. Maybe not. Got a pop-up dovetail. 3-part. 3 different parts. Nice big ramps. Man, they were hauling something pretty heavy. Holy crap. This will be more money than I'm willing to spend. Yeah, they've added more at the bottom of that. Added another C channel right at the main frame. Yeah, we'll pass on this one. Alright, come look at this one. This has had the aerosol overhaul. Oh boy. Look how thick that is. Yeah, I don't think so. Seen enough on that already. How we can tell it's a low GVW International. See the height of the frame right there is kind of smaller, and as it comes back it gets even smaller. This is probably like 20 or 23,000 GVW. It's way too big of a bed for this truck, that's for sure. Oh yeah, she's a daisy, all right. Let's see. The GVW sticker there, and here it is. Here was a box truck. I can't make that out. Let me look at it. It's got 200,000 miles on it. That's a hard 200,000. It's got a tuner on it. Not for me. Volvo VNL. Rode hard, put away wet. 07, I think. I don't even need to look at this. There's nothing about that that makes me want to investigate. This one, 9370 maybe? Looks like it's been on the farm a day or two. Has or had a wet line. And she's been on the farm. And it smells about like you expect. you get in the steering wheel, it looks like that. Speed. Power divider. She's got a little lope to her. Let it run, see what it does, I guess. It's a 98. By a trucking company. Let's lift the hood and see what we got. What are we guessing? What motor we think it is? This ought to be fun. Look at all the sticky Lucas oil additives. Far more than what I'm willing to spend for something that needs rebuilt. This truck's at the end of its life. It's just worn out. Brake shoes are junk. Brakes left on it. Took the aluminum wheels off, put some junk on it, take it to the sale probably. That frame's probably wasted underneath that plate. See all the rust jacking. Why the hood's flopping around. This is why I rarely go to an auction. There's usually always a reason it's here. This is interesting. Got a Farmall plate on the side. I'm betting this belongs to somebody I know. The door latch is locked. This will go around. No lock for the sleeper. Missing parts for the sleeper. I think this was actually just a thing to transport for a man. Oh, dang. Looky there. It's a 10mm. Everybody loses. Here's where it's at. Oh, looky there. What is it? Is that elusive 10mm? Nope, she's a 3/8. Sorry, guys. 457. 6+1 hydraulic brakes. Bad door latch. Get over on that side of the shifter. Winch control. Let's see what she does here. they put a new harness on it or change motors, because they've labeled all the pigtails. Well, the truck had AC, but it's been removed. No AC now. Frame looks decent. Double frame truck. Too bad. For how long this bed is. Let's see here. 6, 7, 8. She's 24 foot. It's not bad. I like some of the details in this bed. You see how they put the pipe here, so the cable, you see where the cable runs on it right there, so it doesn't cut the cable. It'll ride over that nicely. I like the ramps. They're a little light for my taste as far as the cross members, but 4-inch channel. 4-inch channel. This probably could have used to be a little beefier here, in my opinion. Hydraulic cylinder. Pretty tall ramps. Probably get something pretty low on this. Missing one of his chain tie downs. It's like the top just broke off or something. Got others up here I saw. Nice. It's better if they come up higher to the deck, so you're not chewing on the wood constantly, but frame looks decent. Mud flaps are backwards. Yeah, we got some rust here, some pretty good thickness of rust right there. Rust jacking right in here, like every other double frame in the world. Can't make a judgment on tires because they're all covered in mud. Got some blow by, not horrible. Might be a decent truck. Let's see what happens with this one. Pretty typical. This is kind of how I wanted to do the bed on my Freightliner, change my ramps over to hydraulic. They're just too heavy to be moving constantly. 3-inch channel. Nope. Nope, that's form steel. That's not structural steel. I don't think. I can't tell. Nope, it's just press brake cross members, so those won't last a whole long time here in the Rust Belt. But oh no, pretty decent build. You can't tell it from here, but there's just too much past the tail of that truck. I mean, 50% of the bed is from the center of the axle forward. It might even be more than that from the rear back. It might be less forward. That might be like 40%, because look how long that is. Oh well, we'll watch and see. Well, I could use this. Shoot, that's in decent shape. The tailgate's a little bent up. Yeah, that's perfect. Used on a commercial truck, apparently. Yeah, we could use this. Well, this one's an old 4700 series. Used to be a horse hauler back in its day. 8990 it says. 1990 with 119,000 miles. Wow. Wow, this truck's in better shape than it appears. Wow, this could be accurate on the miles. Look at the condition of this interior. Oh, judging by the smell of the mice, she sits a lot. Boy, I hate these clusters. Absolutely hate them. This is for fuel cutout. Oh man. Lights are for. Cruise control is usually here. This being a 90, it's a mechanical engine. Windshield wipers. I don't normally check all this stuff, but you gotta truck this. It's supposed to be this mileage. You want to kind of confirm some stuff. Just get a good look at her. I see a new rear end section, center section. Double frame. Not too bad. I don't see a lot of rust jacking. Rust ain't so bad. New center section. What ratio did they put in? 410. Boy, that's like brand new. Brake lines. Not much rust jacking at all. Probably old 10-120 tires. 920s, 920s. Inner and outers, 10 lugs. We can get rid of them. Boy, look, they cut the body off. It must have been no good. I was thinking it was an old box truck, but I guess from the looks of it, looks like an old horse hauler. Have to ignore the tires. Non-intercooled, so it's probably like 170, 190 horse. No belts on the air conditioning. Belts are loose on the alternator. Firewall's got the typical rust. Oh no, that ain't so bad. See what the blow-by looks like. It's not that cold out today. You can't even see my breath, so that's actual blow-by. Look at that. Got it punched out at 210 at 2600 without the intercooler. It's a good old vintage truck right there. Excellent rollback. One of the things I missed, got tilt wheel. It's pretty nice. Turn those lights off. 4-ways. Man, it looks like all the lights work too. The mouse urine smell is extremely strong in here. Nothing my detailer can't take care of. Always push that back in so nobody's cranking and cranking and cranking with no fuel, wearing the batteries down. Almost walked away with them lights on. I was trying to turn them off and hit the switch a little too far. We got them. Sometimes these are the best hidden treasures. These old grain bodies, because you know they don't leave the farm too often, and they're usually inside a barn. Sometimes they're very well taken care of. This one's air braked, double frame, got a PTO. Wow, she's actually pretty clean. Door's a little rusty. Oh, the cab marker lights are probably leaking. You ever see that in one of these internationals? It's either these cab lights here, something on the roof, or the windshield leaking. Lets it all come down inside the cab like this, and that's what rots the floors out, because it'll stay wet and never get dried out. All right, I can tell the kids have been playing. No tilt wheel, DT 466E 98, just a straight 6-speed. The truck was overhauled. See photos. I don't see any photos. So let's see what she does here. I always watch oil pressure. Fired right up. No smoke whatsoever. Let's see what the clutch feels like. It's up there too. Goes into gear. Shifter's a little bit sloppy, but nothing overly exciting. Got heated mirrors. See if the cruise will work. See if we can idle up. I think a temperature might have to be a certain. Oh, we got it. There we go. Idle up works. I'm always careful turning the fan on, because I don't want to get a face full of mouse nest. That works. Yep, it moves down there. That's what I'm talking about. Get a face full of this stuff like this. Cancel the cruise. 207,000. Come on, this is a nice clean 207,000. Blue color's pretty nice. The governor just kicked out. Got plenty of air pressure. Oops, let's get under the hood. This might be the belle of the ball right here. Look at this baby. That is clean, clean, clean. It's gonna get worse, I'm sure of it. We're not at operating temp. That's unfortunate. Double coin tires in the front. Look at that rounded. How old are them tires? See if I can find a date on them somewhere. I bet you they're pretty old. 2011. Caps. Oh, look at that. Look at that hitch down there. That's interesting. It's all form channel iron, not actual C channel. Like a farmer that keeps up with his stuff. Came out of Pennsylvania with a farm truck. We're not too far from Pennsylvania, so. Well, that cab's in nice shape. Yeah, this might be the belle of the ball right here. We'll have to watch on this one. Yeah, well. We'll definitely give this one a shot. So I think that's 2 or 3 so far. Well, this is a neat old girl. Around where we're at, this was the dump truck to have. An old Mack. Old Mack with a Mack body. This thing will still bring some good money out here. Not something I'm interested in though. It's not my cup of tea. Another old dump truck. Road tractor turned dump truck. look at this. This is just a little bit too rough for us. If I'm not mistaken, that's going to conclude all the trucks I came to look at. So, catch you on the next one. I figured some of you may be interested in this. I'm not familiar with them. I want to tell you, Unimog, is that who makes them? I don't know. Pretty interesting little rig. Reminds me of the case backhoe attachment on there. That's pretty interesting. Sure guys out there know what this is and who made it and what motor it is and all that stuff. I'm just not that guy. Look, air hookups in the front must have been able to be towed easily. Pretty neat little unit there. I was kind of looking for one of these RGNs, but I need something with a bigger weld than this one. It's pretty short, and boy, is it beat up. Look at that main beam. Incredible. You can see a dip there and a twist down here and a dip. Yeah, not the one for me. Well, it didn't get any drier, that's for sure. So I looked at everything I wanted to look at. Met up with CE and his son and Travis, and we chatted a bit. Now I'm gonna head back home. Hope you enjoyed that. Catch you on the next one.